Hi guys. This is a little bit different to what I usually do, but I've started watching a lot of anime recently, and I thought, hey, why don't I just give my opinion on the bullshit that I've been seeing? So this week I have gone through two full anime, being 12 episode seasons, and started watching Sword Art Online, but we'll get to that later when I'm finished what's up to date. But as we can tell by looking at my blue hair, my pink beanie, my black shirt, I am a person of fashion. Um, though, gotta love this new beanie of mine, repping the margin. This week I have gone through not one but two fashion based anime, and those being My Dress Up Darling, which I'll be honest, when I first heard the title, thought was going to be a lot creepier than it was. When I initially when I initially heard about this, I thought it was going to be some creepy like control fantasy crap. That was very shonen heavy and very what's the word I'm looking for? Very fan servicey, which it's a bit fan servicey, and unfortunately, my wife decided to look at my laptop right when somebody was jiggling their boob bag, as they referred to it. Uh, but it was wholesome as shit for the most part. Um, like genuinely, the story was excellent. Uh, the awkwardness of she doesn't realize the position she's putting him into, and he doesn't realize that she's got a thing for him. And I know that's a bit of a trope nowadays, but the way that's done in this show is just so excellent because it's not like the entire world is fawning over this guy. It's just her, and it's just a nice chef's kiss of a moment. The other one, and I know I'm late to both of these, but the other one I watched was Smile Down the Runway. Uh, sorry. For those of you who don't know, My Dress Up Darling is the story of a cosplayer who can't sew, who wants to cosplay an eroge character or a adult game character, and her classmate, who can sew absolutely amazingly because he's obsessed with dolls, traditional Japanese dolls. But the name of them is like Kiba dolls, I believe. But if that's not right, they're just escaping my brain. And she finds him making dresses for them. So she asks him to make her stuff, and then other people start. He starts making costumes for other people as well, and it's delightful. Smile Down the Runway, however, is the story of I believe she's meant to be 5'4" girl who wants to be a Paris model, which there is a strict height minimum for Paris models, or so this anime will have us believe. I'm not sure how true it is, but we're gonna go with it. And the story of, by the way, I can't remember any of these characters' names. I'm terrible with names. And the story of a guy who wants to be a fashion designer. And there's no really, I want to say there's not really a romantic subplot to it. There is, but it's like extraordinarily surface level. Um, and it's one of those things where it's like this could be a romantic subplot. These guys could just be a weird kind of friend, and it makes itself out to be a this is our story. Like this is it. It seems in the very first episode like it's gonna be, hey, we're gonna spend half time on her, half time on him. No, it's very heavily. At some point, she fucks off to Paris, and then it's just like, hey, we're just going to deal with you when you come back. And even then, he's still kind of pushed into the corner. And I would have rather if they didn't do that, but it was still a fun watch. Uh, I I'm pretty sure I did give My Dress Up Darling a 9, maybe an 8. Smile Down the Runway got a 7. And I stand by those. They are both good anime. They're not groundbreaking anime by any means, but they are both good anime. I would definitely recommend My Dress Up Darling if you are a fan of your more shoujo anime. I would recommend Smile Down the Runway if you're into fashion. If you're just into shoujo anime, I wouldn't even recommend it. Maybe I'm thinking you've seen it. But hey, that's all we're gonna do for tonight. I will more than likely make another one of these when I finish my next show. I only put these two together because they are such similar shows. But that'll do it. I've been Faith. You've been awesome. I'll see you all next time.